I want to show you something really cool on my screen right now. So come take a look at this. So if I go onto Google right now and I type in how to use ChatGPT to get clients on LinkedIn, look what pops up. If you scroll down, still on the first page, you see this article by me, Sara Masadi. I made it 11 months ago, and it says, how I use ChatGPT for LinkedIn content creation to bring me more clients. Take this in. I am literally getting people who are searching on Google questions, finding me on LinkedIn using this exact strategy. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it, how the system works, all of that. So let's dive in. So coming back to this article over here, it's a great article. I wrote this about a year ago where I said how I use ChatGPT for LinkedIn content creation to bring me more clients. So it's a full training. I teach a lot of things in here. And then if you look at the end of the article here, I say, hey, check this out. I have this free training video on how I use ChatGPT to get more clients for my business. So if they love the article and they want to watch the full training on it, they click on this link. It takes them to this landing page where they say, hey, if you want to watch the training video, just pop in your name and email and you'll get full access. So they put that in there and then boom, instant access to a full training video on how to use ChatGPT to get more clients from LinkedIn. And then once they watch this full training video, there's an offer to schedule a call with me right on this page. So if they love the training video and they want to learn what it's like to work with me, they click on this button right here, takes them to my Calendly link. They find a time on my calendar that works for them. They click on that. They answer a couple questions and then boom, I have a qualified sales call in the calendar. And all of this happened from the buyers finding me on LinkedIn. Think about how crazy that is. Think about this entire journey that we just went through. The buyer went and searched up a question on Google, found my article, read the article, watched a free training video, and then booked a call with me. I didn't go searching for that buyer. I didn't even know they existed until they booked a call with me. And I'm getting buyers every month following this exact formula. So I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do the same. So the first thing you need to understand is how Google and LinkedIn work together. So Google is a search engine, which means when you have questions, you go into Google, you type them in, and Google will show you a list of websites with the best answer to your question, right? That's how Google typically works. Now, LinkedIn is simply a social media platform. Here's the best part. The way Google works, right? So if you go on Google and you type in a question, how do you think Google figures out what articles they should put at the top on the first page versus on the 99th page? It's based on something called a DR, which is a domain ranking. Now, every single website has a domain ranking, and the higher the domain ranking, the easier it is to fall onto the first page of Google. Now, the beauty of this all is that LinkedIn has a domain ranking of 99, which means that Google values it as a very legit website. So any kind of articles, blog posts, anything you publish on LinkedIn, Google will pop it onto the first page of their search engine for specific questions. Think about how amazing that is. Do you know how hard it is if you just started your own website and tried to rank your articles on Google on the first page? It could take years to get a single article to the first page of Google with your own website. And now all of a sudden, because of LinkedIn, you can write one article and it'll be posted at the top of Google within just a couple weeks. That is the beauty and power of LinkedIn and ultimately getting more buyers finding you. So now the most important thing you need to know how to do is create articles for questions that people are already searching up. Because if you just create articles about random topics and no one's interested in those topics, well, then no one's going to find you on Google. So you want to write articles about topics and questions that your buyers already have so that they can easily find you on Google. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. And it's super easy. So let's just say you are a career coach who helps people find their dream jobs. So if I were on Google, I would type something along the lines of how to find your dream job on LinkedIn. Okay, so before I was able to even finish my sentence, Google already gave me a few suggestions of what I can write about. So if you look at these Google suggestions, the first one here says how to find your dream job in life. Kind of basic. I don't know if I want to use that one. Next one says how to see salary in LinkedIn jobs. Maybe. The third one says how to find a job ID in LinkedIn. Maybe. And then the fourth one here says how to use LinkedIn to find a job. I like the fourth one. Now, keep in mind, if these are Google suggestions like you're seeing right here, that means that people are actively searching up these words and these sentences. So just create articles on what Google is already suggesting for you. They've already done all the hard work. They've already done all the data analysis. They're literally giving me the 4 top searches that people are typing in with those keywords that I suggested. So I like the fourth one here that says, how to use LinkedIn to find a job. So when I go and search this sentence here up on LinkedIn, all of a sudden I see this first article that says here, how to get a job through LinkedIn, the complete guide. And it's made by somebody here by the name of Deep Sardar. So if I go and look at this, I find this very interesting because this article was published in 2022, which is over 2 years ago, which means not only will I be on the first page of Google, I might even be the very first link that people see when they search up this sentence. So do you see how valuable this is to be able to create articles and allow your buyers to find you? It saves you so much work if you just run this system. So I would go and look at this guy's article here that he already wrote, and you can see it's very well written, very in depth. So if you want to rank higher than him, you're going to need to create an article of equal or higher value. Now, the beauty is, like I said, he wrote this article about 2 years ago, which means that Google has maybe ranked it as something a little bit old. So if you come in with fresh new topics, you can easily bump him out and go to the top of Google yourself. So take advantage of this, right? You don't always need to be posting content on LinkedIn every single day, hoping some new person finds you. Don't get me wrong, that's an amazing strategy, and I do that myself, but this is a way to actually get buyers finding you on LinkedIn without you having to do all that searching. And it's super easy to do. Now, one thing to remember is that this is a LinkedIn article. It's not a typical LinkedIn post. You're actually creating an article, which LinkedIn basically turns into a blog post, which gives it its own unique link, which allows it to be searchable on Google. So I have an entire video right here on how to create a LinkedIn article. I run you through the entire step-by-step process, but I'll also show you right now quickly. So if you want to see the full version of how to do it, watch this video, but I'll also just show you the quick expedited version right now. Okay, so take a look at my screen. By the way, if you don't know who I am by now, my name is Sara Masadi. I am a LinkedIn coach who helps other business owners get clients from LinkedIn. I create all these amazing YouTube videos just like this so that you can get more clients from LinkedIn. So with that being said, it's super easy to publish an article on LinkedIn. All you want to do is click on the home button here, and then you see where it says start a post. Just right beside it down here, it says write article. So you can go here, write an article, do it with your personal profile, and then boom, now you are on the article creation area of LinkedIn, which is great. And remember, you want to use the exact title from the Google search. Don't change it, don't modify it, copy and paste what the Google search suggestion was, because like I said before, those are the exact terms that people are searching up on Google. Google's already done all the data analysis, and they've given you literally the exact sentence you need to use to create your article so that more buyers can find you through Google and get you to LinkedIn. So in this example, it is how to use LinkedIn to find a job, right? So make sure to use that same title and you will be all good to go. Now, last thing to remember with your article is that you need to have a call to action. And what that means is, even though you're giving all this amazing value through your article, you need to guide your buyer to the next step. And what that means is, even though you're creating this article and you're giving all this great value to the viewer, you need to guide your viewer to the next step of the buying process. So like you saw in my example, I offered them a free training video where I taught them how to use ChatGPT to get clients from LinkedIn. I explained it in even more detail via the video. And then from that video, I pushed them to a call. And then from the call, if they're interested, they purchase my services, which has worked very, very well. So if you're doing this, you can even make it more simple. You could just tell them at the end of your article and say, hey, if you like what you learned in this article and want to speak with me one-on-one about how I can help you achieve this goal, just book a call. Put a link to your calendar there, and then boom, now you all of a sudden have a great funnel designed for your buyers to find you, book calls, and purchase from you. It's super simple. You create the article on LinkedIn, you make the call to action at the end of your article for them to book a one-on-one call with you, they schedule that call, and then they purchase your services. So I'm telling you, go and implement this. This is one of the easiest ways to get your buyers to find you and purchase your services. Now, the best part about this strategy is you don't even need to do too much work. You just create the article, you put the call to action to book a call with you. Google will do the rest. Your buyers will find you. They'll read the article, they'll book the call, they'll purchase your services. So make sure to go and implement this strategy. And as always, if you have any questions at all regarding this strategy, regarding LinkedIn, here's my LinkedIn profile. I'll even put a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below, so you can just message me there directly on LinkedIn and I'll get back to you. Or if you just want to speak to me one-on-one about how I can help you implement this strategy for yourself and get more clients from LinkedIn, along with all the other strategies that we teach, just book a call with me. I've also put a link to my calendar in the description below. Click on that link. Find a time that works for you, book that call with me, and I'll show you everything you're going to need to know to get clients from LinkedIn. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.